Let's get down to business, guys. We have 22 games left in our second season with the Boston Bruins, and of course, we have some moves to make. Now, we are in an interesting situation, still being in a playoff spot, but leaning towards rebuilding. And the rebuild has taken an interesting step here because of the amount of waiver claims we've had, but also something happened for the Providence Bruins. I took a look at what prospects we had available that had recently turned 20 and therefore could be assigned to the Providence Bruins. Now, unfortunately, one out of the three is the, I should say, let me rephrase this. Only one out of the three could be sent down to Providence, but in fairness, it was probably the most preferable one. Charlie McAvoy is in Providence, so we need to trade Peter Granberg to make room for McAvoy. And of course, we're going to be trading Kevin Connauton to get Adam Pelech up onto the main roster. So we'll have to sign a right-handed defenseman after trading those two guys. We also signed Ben Smith already to get him in there to help out the Bruins. As you can see right now, the only scratch is Dufek, and we also have Jesse Gabriel there. So we could potentially sign another forward. But we have some more moves to make, so let's make them. A lot of changes have happened to this team within the first season and a half or so, and those changes will continue. Now, unfortunately, I haven't scouted out any potential moves yet, so this might take me a minute, but I'm sure most of you will not mind. So Kevin Connauton, I'd love to keep you because you've been performing at a pretty high level so far, but you need to go, as does Granberg. So who has the contract spots? Dallas has the contract spots. Lovely, lovely, lovely. Let's see. Actually, Dallas are a good team. Edmonton are a half-decent team. LA are a half-decent team. Minnesota's a half-decent. All the good teams are the ones with contract spots. Son of a bitch. How are we going to do this? We might have to send these guys to the New York Rangers. Pittsburgh's a good team. Shit. Tampa might work. Tampa would be probably the ideal situation. Washington isn't that great either. It really depends because Kevin Connauton, of course, is with the main team. That will work, though. Okay, we can send them to Tampa. What can we do pick-wise here? We'll try to be kind of cheap about this and just slowly remove these picks until we know just what we can get. We might not even be able to get a third-round pick out of these guys, which would be pretty unfortunate. Can we just do it straight up for a third? We cannot. I mean, we got Connauton for free. No, we didn't. We traded for him. He was in the Connor Murphy deal. We signed Peter Granberg, though. No, we didn't. We traded for him, too. Jesus Christ. Christmas, man. Christmas. Full disclosure, I'm recording this after recording the Blues video, the fantasy draft video, that should be going up right alongside this. It is late as shit. I've been up all goddamn day Christmas stuff. I'm not even here. I don't even know what's going on. Who am I? What is this? The video games. Anyway, let's make this. I mean, this would be cheap as shit, but it would actually go through. Okay, you know what? I don't care about being fair with the AI. I really don't. How cheap can we be? We can be very cheap. All right, let's just keep taking out 5th-round picks and try to get 4th-round picks for the future. Fuck realism. Realism? Fuck realism. I want picks. Okay, that didn't work. But still, we can get 3 4th-round picks and a 5th-round pick. I am very content with that. So Connauton and Granberg are off to Tampa Bay. And that makes room for Pelech to be called up. Not too bad at all. It'll be an interesting situation when Grzelcyk is here, and we'll probably have a decision on our hands in the future. Jesus Christ, Nola Chari jumped to an 86. Fucking hell. But defensively, let's roll with that right there. What do we want to do here? Does Carlos still show up as a... Yeah, Carlos still shows up as a 6. We'll go with that for now. Anyway, we need to fix these lines for the moment. We'll get Weinhold in. I'm not sure if I want to sign somebody better than Weinhold or not. We will figure that out in a moment. We have some contract spots. We should have at least 2, which is all that we really need. So let's see here. Who is available? I have some people... I have a strategy in mind. We will go off of potential. Not really a strategy, but let's see here. So as far as forwards go, we just need somebody who is pretty decent. Landon Ferraro's not a bad shout. Ryan, is it Dzingel or is the D silent? Take that out of context if you want. I don't even know if you could take that out of context. I'm tired. I am tired as shit. Who could we sign if we even really need anybody? How about high AHL potential? Is there anybody that we can really get here? Jesus, there's a lot of guys in that kind of shit category. Anybody who's kind of not shit? Not really? Okay. Alright, well, we might as well go for the best player that we possibly can. Justin Fontaine. Justin Fontaine, and he's willing to sign a 2-way deal. Not too bad. And then defensively, we will do the same strategy. We need a right-handed shot. No high 7th. We have high AHL. Jesse Blacker's a right-handed shot. Jesse Blacker it is. Come on down. And you might not even start over Weinhold. But we will see if we can get those 2 guys to sign. And in the meantime, let's move forward and see what happens. Again, 22 games to go. The lineup has changed drastically as of late. Oh my God. Do we take him right back? I'm not going to, because I don't know if I claim him and then trade him if I'll get in trouble for doing that. You know what? Fuck it. Let's find out. Let's claim Petter Granberg back and see what happens. We need the sim to this day. We might need him anyway if these guys don't sign. Okay, Fontaine and Blacker both signed. So that's good. It is trade deadline day. I am sorry, Granberg. We are going to have to trade you immediately. God damn it, the AI. I mean, granted, it's not like I scouted it out to see if Tampa actually needed those players, so I guess it's not too surprising to see them immediately on waivers. But am I more than happy to take advantage of it? You're goddamn right I am. So let's see. Can we trade him to Washington? Yes, we can. What can we get from Washington is the question, though. How much are you willing to pay for Granberg? Can we get 2 4th-round picks? No, we cannot. How about a 4th and 2 5th-round picks? That sounds like a bargain, doesn't it, for someone we just got on waivers? Okay, maybe not. 4th and a 5th? That works. I'll take it. So we get more picks this time from the Washington Capitals. Thank you, guys, very, very much. Now, we play San Jose next. It is a back-to-back. So we will get Anton Khudobin in. We will leave the lineups the way they are for now. And, of course, defensively, it's good to have Adam Pelech in there. But let's see. Vogelhuber, we'll scratch Vogelhuber instead of Jimmy Lodge. Lodge actually has at least some potential. So Justin Fontaine is in. He is a righty as well. So let's put Lodge over here. Let's do this and get Carlson. You know what? That works. So DeBrusk, Smith, and Fontaine. Solaric, Carlson, Seneshin, Spaulding, Flynn, Petrick. You know what? That works. That looks good to me. And then defensively, I think we'll keep Weinhold in. We might as well. We signed him. And we will see if he can make any progress. But let's see what Charlie McAvoy can do. We are, of course, going to leave him on the third pair. Nate Prosser and Arneson are better suited. So We don't exactly need to rush him into it. Vehvilainen is still the starter. So let's get into this. Let's sim. I think we'll probably go live the rest of the way here. I mean, we do have 21 games to go. Actually, before I even commit to that, how many back-to-backs? We don't have that many back-to-backs. Nate Schmidt on waivers. 2 years left at nearly $3 million per. I don't like the sound of that. But he is free. He would be free. And we could just trade him at the draft for another pick. Shit. Alright, or should I say Schmidt. We'll take him. That was awful. And Bergeron goes down to injury, because of course he does. But Nate Schmidt will be here. He bounced up to an 83. Is he a righty? No, he's a lefty. You know, we'll probably just get him in for Weinhold anyway. But right now, we need to worry about calling up Nick Spalling in favor of replacing Patrice Bergeron. And hopefully these injuries don't add up, because I'd love to be able to not have to waste a goddamn hour just editing these these lines. Let's go Solomaki, Heinen, Achari. You know what? Let's just let's give Noel Achari the chance. That looks fine to me. Defensively, that looks fine as well. It would, of course, put Rask in by default, and then we will put in, you know, let's put in Dufek. He's a lefty, and he'll step in on the left-hand side. Pass the Dutchie on the left-hand side. Did I just show my age? I'm not even that old. I might have just shown my age, though. I mean, it's just a good song. It really is. If you don't know what I'm talking about right now, which 97, we'll say 97% of people probably don't, and that's okay. Again, tired as shit, trying to focus and not do anything stupid on here, but also trying to be entertaining. Not easy. Don't let anybody fool you into thinking that trying to be entertaining at fucking 2 in the morning is easy, because it's not. It's not. I didn't mean to set ticket prices, but fuck it, we're already there. Let's do it. Fuck you and your marketing budget. Let's just win hockey games and make the playoffs. How about that? Even though I kind of want a worse draft pick, as Palkinen gets hurt. Fucking hell, these injuries. Of course. You know what? Fuck it. If this episode ends up being half an hour long, who cares? We'll have 2 half-an-hour episodes up. Why not? Merry Christmas. It's a day late. Justin Fontaine will immediately get a call-up and a chance to play at the NHL level. So let's go best lines again. Bergeron's back. Alright, well, we'll send down Spalling then. Fuck you. Whatever, best lines. I don't care. Just let me fucking edit the rosters. EA, you're difficult. That's it. You're frustrating and you're difficult. Spalling. Have fun in Providence. Wonderful city. Never been there. I don't know if I've ever stepped foot in the state of Rhode Island, personally. Every other state in New England, sure, but I don't know about Rhode Island. Nothing against Rhode Island. I'm sure it's a lovely place. I'm sure it's just wonderful. But I've never stepped foot there. That's all I'm saying. We need to take Dufek out for the wonderful Nick Spalling. And we will put him back on the third line over Jensen. Of course, I went best lines, and I'm just trying to see if there's anybody scratched who shouldn't be. It's showing Nick Spalling is scratched. That's odd. Anyway, you know what? Best lines like that works defensively. We just need to... Oh, that's right. It's going to put Nate Schmidt in there. And Jesse Blacker. Okay. Well, we'll scratch Jesse Blacker, which is fine. We got to get Lozon back in. I care more about Arneson and so Schmidt and McAvoy. Not too bad. And then Lozon and Zaboral again on the third pairing. Not too shabby. No, fuck you. Fuck. Fuck you and your glitches. Did I not put Nick Spaulding in there 3 minutes ago? No, you have... What, is he signed to an AHL deal too? Dufek, no lines. Yeah, it's because he's not... What the fuck? EA. Scratch player. Yes, I know this. Fuck you. Intentionally trying to piss me off and make this video longer than it needs to be. And this is why we make jump cuts, people. Because this is frustrating and time-consuming, and trying to talk throughout the whole thing makes your fucking jaw hurt. It's frustrating. It is stressful. I am stressed. It's fucking not Christmas anymore, but close enough. Yeah. Sorry for yelling. Am I even yelling? I might be yelling. Timo Pulkkinen's probably going to be pissed that he's scratched, but whatever. He'll get over it. I don't feel like stopping the sim until we have an injury, or we have to change the scout again, which is going to happen, but that is okay. That is not as stressful. Anyway, up and down month here. I mean, we lost 3 straight games, which kind of sucks, but we've won some games lately, so that's good. If Anton Khudobin can get us a win against not the LA Kings, the New York Islanders, abbreviations, we might have a chance. We are 2 points back of the Florida Panthers, and of course Montreal and Ottawa are still in a dogfight for that potential division title. Now let's get Fontaine back down to the minors if he gets claimed, whatever, which of course he didn't. I should have looked as to whether or not somebody made a trade on deadline day. That is something I did not look out for, and it is something that may have happened, and we will find out if that happened right about now, because the lines are set. Khudobin will be in goal. Let's find out. Now, every time I seem to check, no trades are made. But when I don't check, every trade's made. And yeah, we were the only ones to make trades at the deadline because cool beans, right? Anyway, Anton Khudobin, can you get us to 80 points on the year? Yeah, you got us a point. We lost in overtime to a pretty damn good team. So that's not the worst result. I mean, if the real-life Khudobin could do that, that would be great. Good thing is Tuukka Rask is back up to a .922 save percentage. He has been subpar, we'll say. We'll be nice about it. He has not been great. But if he gets us into the playoffs, we have a chance. We have 10 games to go, including gigantic games against Detroit, Montreal, and the Florida Panthers. And let's see here. We will go with Rask up until this game against the Carolina Hurricanes. So let's see. Will we be a playoff team? I know we'll have to edit the scouting here in a minute. I should probably just set it to more than a week. But, yeah, like, for example, 2 defensemen. You know what? Fuck the extra league and shit like that. I know the half-decent names that are at least available. Let's go to the... Let's go to the WHL, and we will do forwards for 3 weeks. And we'll do that for each of the CHL leagues. Let's get through the sim here. Are we going to be a playoff team? Bergeron's out again. Jesus. Every injury. Every one. Let's just make this video go on for so much longer than it needs to. EA, thank you. Thank you. I just want to go to bed. That's it. I just want to go to bed, but I am committed to getting this video done and having it hopefully not be terrible quality because I'm sitting here and rambling like a madman. But, yeah, maybe that won't happen. Who knows? What am I even doing with these lines right now? There we go. That's what I wanted. David Backes, number 2 center. You know it. Rask is still in. We again need to put Trent Vogelhuber into the lineup. Can we beat Montreal? We do, 4-3. Not too bad. 36, 29, and 9. Can we beat St. Louis? We do. 2-0. Colby Cave goes down to injury. We will just go assistant coach, best player. It'll put Dufek in there, I believe, or Gabriel if he is healthy. We're in the month of April. Gabriel is now healthy. Go figure. Can we beat Detroit? Bergeron should be back. Jesus Christ. All right. Well, we beat Florida, but then we got absolutely shit on by the Red Wings. Well, let's see the standings here. We are 3 points back of Florida, and there's a strong chance that the Atlantic won't have a wild card spot because much like in real life, the Metro is fucking absurd. So, Anton Khudobin, if you could get us a win, that would be marvelous. Just marvelous. Otherwise, we're probably pretty fucked because we got 5 games to go, including this Hurricanes game. So let's see what happens. Can we? Yeah, we're probably screwed. We're probably screwed. Much like the real Bruins, we'll have a chance to make it at the end of the year, and then we'll just fucking blow it and lose all of our games. Oh boy. Okay. Well, let's find out here. Bergeron's not fully healthy. Marchand's not fully healthy. Are we already at our next game? I am losing my mind. Shit. Okay, we're not. Let me sim up to the Toronto game to see who is actually healthy. It's only a day away, but maybe Bergeron and Marchand will be 100%. Or maybe Ben Smith will fucking strain his hamstring. Because everything, just everything has to happen right now. Everything is happening, as they say. Can we scratch Dufek? Can we scratch? We cannot. Okay. Well, why is Carlson all the way down there? Are you fucking drunk? Are you drunk, EA? Can Solaric play center? No, we can't. Jensen can't play center either. All right. You know what? That's good enough. Defensively, we need to get Jesse Blacker out of there again. This is a mess. No, it's not Sparta, although that'd be fucking hilarious. Do people even say that anymore? It's like, oh, this is Sparta, you know, because of a movie that came out a fucking decade ago. Anyway, I'm not sure who's healthy or who isn't. Bergeron isn't, so we need to go on without him. Against Toronto, Justin Fontaine injures his knee because every injury, literally every single one of them. Good thing has been go best lines. Bergeron will be back. Swap, bleed, and Pulkkinen get Trouba back up on the top pairing. Did we lose? We beat Toronto 5-2. Okay. So Khudobin needs to play against New Jersey. Rask will play against Tampa. Can we get win number 40? Against Washington. We can. It's 2-1 victory. We have 2 games left in the season. And we are currently a point above the Florida Panthers. Okay, we have... Jesus, our leading scorer only has 52 points. We have a game at hand on Florida, too. Holy shit. 1 win in our final 2 games. Just 1 win, and we make the playoffs. And as it stands, we'd play Montreal. Oh, my God. So if we make the playoffs, we're going to have to play Montreal. Which, yes, last year... we swept them, and it was fucking amazing. But do you really think that's going to happen again with the season we've had where we're barely scraping our way into the playoffs? I doubt it. Can we beat the New Jersey Devils and clinch a playoff spot? David Backes, fucking all the hamstrings. Every hamstring must go. We're on sale. Everything must go, including us, because we are going. How'd you like that segment? We are going to the playoffs to play Montreal in the first round. We are going to be pretty damn well bumped up as well. But it is what it is. I will play Fontaine. And you know what? We're actually going to play Khudobin again. I don't want to risk Tuukka potentially getting hurt. So we'll play Fontaine injured. If he gets hurt, we'll just call up somebody else. That is fine. Final game of the year, Rask will get a little bit of rest as Adam Pelech gets injured. Injured foot. That's right, everybody. Everybody must go. Nate Schmidt will get called up, and we'll just scratch him if if Pellet comes back in a timely manner. I will probably take a look at the lineup just to make sure that things are good and that we shouldn't call up anybody else. And again, no, we're pretty much good now. Jesus, I know. Jesus, take the wheel. Best lines for now. Whatever. Fuck, I'll fix it afterwards. Can we please just figure out what am I even doing right now? Just focus. Just fucking damn it. Anyway. Oh my God. Anyway. Believe it or not, we made the playoffs. And we have to play Montreal in the first round. Isn't that just lovely? I'm sure it'll go exactly as it went last year. They have home ice advantage. Let's take a look at the full playoff tree. We'll take a look at our stats, and then we'll get a look at Montreal in the next episode. But it is actually, you know what? We'll finish off there. David Pastrnak. You know what? No, hold on. No, let's go all the way over. Let's look at team stats first. Then we'll go player stats and then the bracket. Ottawa wins the division, 3 points over Montreal. No wild card representatives from the Atlantic. Toronto finishes in last. The Metro was pretty goddamn crazy. That is for sure. Throughout the entire league, the Pittsburgh Penguins, it looks like they'll win the Presidents. Maybe it'll glitch out and give it to Columbus. Who was the worst team, though? I do wonder. It was Toronto. Okay, cool. And in the AHL, the Providence Bruins are just wrecking everybody right now. So that is pretty sweet. Taking a look at the point totals really quick because I don't want this to hit at half an hour, although it will. David Pastrnak was our leading scorer at only 55 points this year, despite being an 89-90, depending on the morale. That is pretty shit, and that's pretty disappointing. It's a very, very, very disappointing point totals. Most people are minus players. So again, what's going to happen? I don't know. There was a lot of roster turnover because of the waivers and shit like that. But hey, we're here. We made the playoffs again. That is without a doubt an accomplishment. The goalies, Tuukka Rask, 31, 18, and 5, and 57 appearances. A .923 save percentage is not too bad. Throughout the entire league, though, I do wonder who led in save percentage. Who will it be? It's Carey Price. It's Carey Price. Shane McIntyre didn't do too bad in 3 appearances. It's Carey Price. That's just fucking great. Let's look at all skaters, then we'll look at the rookie race, and we will wrap this episode up. Phil Kessel leads the league with 94 points, obviously on a line with Crosby, who had 91. Tarasenko, Tavares, Hornqvist, man, the Penguins, Jesus Christ, just absolutely dominating. Derek Brassard had a pretty damn good season. No surprising names, even Louis Eriksson. I mean, Henrik Sedin and Daniel Sedin were both up there, so they must have gotten it together a little bit. Palmieri, 69 points. Ladd, 69 points. Maybe a little bit surprising. I wasn't too harsh on Andrew Ladd, despite how shit he's been this year. Connor McDavid, only 67 points. That is pretty surprising. But overall, mainly usual suspects up there. As far as the rookie race goes, Dylan Strome. 11 points ahead of Dow Call. Danton Heinen was up there. But it looks like it will be Dylan Strome's award, unless there is a big-time rookie goalie, which the most games played belonged to JF Berube. Bebo was also up there. But if I had to guess, Dylan Strome is going to be the Calder winner, but we will find out for sure in the future, maybe in the next episode if we get eliminated by Montreal. There is the bracket: Dallas, St. Louis, Minnesota, Nashville, Calgary, Edmonton. That'll be interesting. And San Jose and LA. That'll also be interesting. In real life, if you were to have that as the Western Conference, that would be very entertaining to watch. On the East, you have Columbus and New Jersey, which shouldn't Columbus... I think they might have given Columbus the number 1 seed. Maybe. Or maybe not. Anyway, actually, I'm going to guess no. Because Ottawa's the number 1 seed and they play the Rangers and they're below us. Anyway, that will do it for this one, guys. I hope you did enjoy it. I hope I wasn't too nonsensical. Again, I'm tired as shit, but that's the commitment level. It's been about 24 hours. I'm delirious. I'm tired, and I want to go to bed. Show me the way to go home. Do you get that reference? I hope you do. If you don't, I wouldn't be surprised. If you enjoyed, make sure to hit that like button. Again, like I said, if you haven't watched the St. Louis video, spoiler alert, I said this at the end of that video too. You guys have been ridiculous, and ridiculously, you've been great. The support that I've had in the past few months has been crazy, and I look forward to seeing where that goes, and you guys are fucking awesome. Subscribe if you haven't already. Continue following this series and others, and I will see you guys in the next one, where we take on Montreal again. We'll probably get stomped, but that's okay because we have a shitload of draft picks, and I'm more excited for the draft than the playoffs. But who knows? We're in, and that's all you need to be. You need a chance. You need a chance, and we have a chance, and we will find out what we can do in the next episode. I will see you guys in that episode when that happens. Soon. Probably tomorrow. Daily uploads. Bye!